Scorpio, you are up for your bonus money and career reading. All right, so as I mentioned before in the previous money and career reading for December, the reason I'm doing a bonus for you is because I didn't do any readings during November, which would have been your time to receive your bonus readings for general, love, and money. So I'm doing those during December for you. All right, let's talk about this. Good news is that Money Tree came out. So, and it's kind of interesting because in your December career and money reading, this one isn't necessarily for December per se, but in your December career and money reading, the Wheel of Fortune came out during that reading. It was the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune letting me know things are going to be good. In this reading, for the bonus, a Money Tree is coming out. This is letting me know, I heard stash of cash. That's what I just heard in my head, stash of cash. Some of you may have put money somewhere. And you can sort of go to it at any time, but be mindful of that because overspending came out. Overspending came out. And the other card that came out is job loss or termination. Now, I'm not worried about this because, again, the Wheel of Fortune came out in the previous reading. And then also in the previous reading, for some of you, there were shenanigans happening at your job anyway. And the energy was saying that you were planning on leaving. So for this might even be to your advantage for some that were thinking about leaving their job, because when they let you go, that makes it a little bit easier to get unemployment versus you quitting. Because when people quit, it's hard to get unemployment unless it's usually like a medical thing or something like that. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about this. Again, the Wheel of Fortune came out in the previous reading for December. Now, for overspending, I do feel for some of you, because these two cards came out, cosmetics and fast food. Some of you might be spending too much money on these things. Some of you might be eating out too much. Some of you might be buying too much makeup in the sense that you have to have the latest nail polish or you have to have the latest whatever, when really you may only need half of what you buy. What you may want to do, if this is resonating with you, is sort of examine the things that you're spending your money on. If you notice like, wow, I really am spending more money on cosmetics, or wow, I really am spending more money on fast food, especially with fast food. Fast food has been going up lately, where they're charging more money. So, I mean, it's not a stretch to say, hey, let me plan to see if I can eat in a little bit more. Now, some people are saying that it's actually cheaper to eat out than eat in. I disagree with that because I feel like there are some easy. I was at Target earlier this morning. I got me a roll of ground turkey for like $4, if that. You can mix anything with that. You can get you a bag of frozen vegetables, take that ground turkey, make some turkey patties, throw a little seasoning in them. You got the vegetables, you're good to go. That might be a $5 meal, if that, because it's like, let's just say 8 or whatever. That might be an $8 meal. Now with fast food, you're paying like $10, $15. I've seen some cases people are paying almost $20 for a fast food meal. So just throwing it out there, just be mindful of what you're spending your money on. That's all it's saying. Also, again, the other reason you don't need to worry about this is because like in the other reading, I had said you're going to get job offers. Guess what came out? Job interview. And like I said, also, some of you were already considering leaving your job. This job interview is another confirmation of that. So, for that, I wouldn't worry about it. There may be a loan that gets denied. I feel like for some of you, it may be a mortgage. Because mortgage was on my mind a lot while I was doing the shuffling and everything else and the cards were coming out. And I was like, it wouldn't surprise me if mortgage comes out, but it didn't. But it was on my mind. With this loan, it wouldn't surprise me if this loan was a mortgage. Doesn't have to be. Could have been for a car. Could have been for something else. The loan will more than likely not be approved, but that is a good thing. It is something where there's going to be something better. Something is telling me to take this card on the top of the deck. I don't know what this is. Something's just saying take it. What is this? Interesting. This is another confirmation. This is the Ten of Wands. 10 of flowers in this deck because it's Alice in Wonderland. Something told me to take this. So this is another confirmation. Whatever this cycle is, if there was a tough cycle, which for some of you, I feel it has been, because that was mentioned in the December reading, where it was just like people at the job were being so extra, that's going to come to an end with the Ten of Wands. It's going to come to an end. So yeah, you have the job interview, but also I just don't feel you're going to be lacking in money. I don't. Now, I do feel the overspending could create a future issue if it's not reeled in or reined in, but I don't feel a money issue being present. I just feel you're finding your footing. Like you're finding what works best for you. That's kind of the vibes that I'm getting. But yeah, that's the message. The main message is watch what you spend your money on. That is the main message of all of this. I'm not worried about the job part because you'll get another job. I'm not worried about that. The message is watch what you spend your money on. All right? Until next time, Scorpio, be blessed.